Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another mod showcase. Today I'm showcasing Tyler Black's New Japan Pro Wrestling 2017 No Mercy mod. I was feeling a bit nostalgic for New Japan Pro Wrestling with everything that's going on in the company at the moment, so I thought I'd showcase this mod because it doesn't get a lot of attention, specifically the Puro kind of mods, so I thought it'd be good to show it out there in case people were interested or thought that there was no New Japan Pro Wrestling mod out there. So I'm going to play this mod, I'm going to show you some of the things that I like about it, and hopefully we'll have a good time. If you need any help with installing it, you can add me on my Discord. I also have a Discord server for the channel, so you can always join there and discuss wrestling. And the last thing I want to say is shout out to Opes Canobes for the artwork. He really captured the vibe of Wrestle Kingdom 12 here. It's beautiful work, and I'm going to link his Twitter below. So if you want to check him out or request any work from him, maybe you should go do that, because he's an awesome guy, and he's Irish too, just like me. Alright, so let's get into this. So New Japan 2017, this was the perfect mod for me because this was when I got into New Japan Pro Wrestling. I started watching around Sakura Genesis. The first pay-per-view I watched on New Japan World was Shibata vs Okada, which was obviously a very important match historically. So let's go through the arenas here. So not too many. We've got Wrestle Kingdom, the G1 Climax 27, and the G1 in the USA. So I'll make sure to show all of them. I'm going to go Wrestle Kingdom, naturally enough. Let's have a look at the champions in this one. So we have Naito, we've got the Intercontinental belt with Ibushi, we've got the Never Open with Tomohiro Ishii, we've got the United States with Kenny Omega, Junior Heavyweight with Marty Scurll, regret that one, and the ROH Heavyweight Championship with Cody Rhodes, which is something I don't remember at all. I think Dalton Castle ended up beating him, but of course, one of the main things that makes this mod so good is it has everyone who competed in New Japan Pro Wrestling in 2017, and you'll see what I mean by that as I go through it here. So we have, it's done by the stables, so we have LIJ, we have Naito, Sonata, Evil, Bushi, and Takahashi. Then we have the Bullet Club, we have Omega, Rhodes, the Bucks, or the Jacksons as they were known there, Marty Scurll, Hangman Adam Page, Bad Luck Fale, Tongaloa, Tama Tonga. We also have Bone Soldier, if you remember him, Chase Owens, and Yujihiro Takahashi. We have Chaos, we have Okada, Goto, Tomohiro Ishii, Ospreay, Yoshihashi, Gato, Trent Beretta, Chucky T, Yano. We've got Sho and Yo. We've got Rocky Romero, and we've got Jado as well. And we've got Suzuki-gun, so we've got Suzuki, David Boy Smith Jr., Archer, Taka, Taichi, Desperado, Iizuka, Kanemaru, Zack Sabre Jr. Then we've got the New Japan main army. We've got Shibata, Ibushi, Michael Elgin, Jay White just after debuting, Dragon Lee, who's in NXT now, which is crazy, Jeff Cobb, Hanson Rowe, and all your young boys. You might recognize Hanair. I don't know what happened to Oka and Kanemitsu. I imagine they just didn't make it. And then obviously Kawato, who would become Master Wato. And we have the Taguchi army. We have Taguchi, Tanahashi, Kushida, Naganishi, Juice Robinson, Ricochet, ACH, Sami Callihan, David Finlay, and then we've got our old boys here. We've got Kojima, Makabe, Tiger Mask, Jushin Liger, Tenzan, Honma, Yuji Nagata, and of course a big inclusion here with Y2J, Chris Jericho. We've got the Bullet Club Hunters and Yoshitatsu and Billy Gunn. We've also got some CMLL representation in Titan and Volador Jr. That is it. So everyone from the Junior Tag League to the Tag League that year to the G1, everyone is here. So you can recreate every match you could possibly want to recreate. And there's move hacks as well. So I'm going to get in here and show you that. I'm going to go with Ibushi because during this time I was just falling in love with Ibushi. I'd known him through his DDT work, but when he came to New Japan here and actually signed and was coming out, I wanted him to win the IWGP Championship so badly. So goddamn badly. And you have no idea how disappointed I was when he eventually did win it and how things turned out there. It was not too great, but at this time in 2017 the future was bright, everything was good, New Japan looks set to crack America, and of course Chris Jericho coming over for that Wrestle Kingdom. So many people checked it out just because he was coming over, and so many people watched Wrestle Kingdom. Now some of those people watched Wrestle Kingdom just for that match and went to bed, which was sad because they missed out on a lot of good stuff that year, but fantastic stuff. And I just remember just indulging on everything. I was watching everything they produced at this time. It didn't matter if it was the Junior Tag League, which usually, as time went on, I usually skipped. But I was just in love with the product at the time, and I think it was just such a breath of fresh air, you know, when you're watching WWE or whatever and see these kind of wrestlers doing all these kind of crazy things, and just the different style and just the characters and everything. I mean, from Suzuki to Okada to Tanahashi, all the rivalries that were going on at the time, and especially what Kenny was doing, elevating that United States Championship, you know, his matches with Trent Beretta and everything. Just such a good time, and I just have good memories, and it's kind of crazy now that Wrestle Kingdom that happened this year was the first Wrestle Kingdom I watched in about 2 or 3 years, because I couldn't stomach wrestling during the pandemic. Like, if you ask me about anything that happened in the pandemic, I can't tell you. No, in New Japan or in WWE, I really didn't know what was going on, because without the crowd, I couldn't get into it at all. It just wasn't for me. You go, oh, I guess he blocked there. I was going to try and show one of the move hacks, but it wasn't going to work. But yeah, just during that time, I hated it. Oh, Ace showing me up here, making me look bad. I'm trying to talk about the pandemic. There we go. There's a belly to back. And yeah, during the pandemic, I couldn't watch anything, and I couldn't even tell you what happened with Ibushi most of the time during the pandemic. It was just couldn't watch it, couldn't stomach it. Really disappointing. And now his whole career, basically, we don't know what's going to happen. I presume he's going to go to AEW at some point, but we don't really know. But he's showing up at Bloodsport. He's going to do some, I suppose, work shoot stuff in Bloodsport, so that's going to be quite good. I think he was announced for GCW as well, but I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that after this. But it'd be good to see him back. And I'll always think of what could have been in New Japan, how they could have booked things, and how they could have done better, because it just seems so rushed. And from his title reign to losing it, and even the Golden Lover stuff with Kenny Omega, like it seemed to just all go wrong. And it's really disappointing, because I'm sure they could have drawn and done so much in terms of winning the tag belts and doing all this kind of stuff, but it just wasn't meant to be. As we take out the ace here, Tanahashi. I remember their 2 matches at the time, the Kamigoye and everything, the Phoenix Splash. I'm hoping to show everything, but God forbid Tanahashi decides to ace up and destroy me. But Taunton on the inside. This was like the beginning of Tanahashi sliding out the main event picture, which was for a long time Tanahashi fans kind of a bitter pill to swallow and kind of hard to see. But yeah, he broke his body for this company. He did so much, and he deserves it now to have his little open weight matches. And he just wrestled Okada for the championship, and they would only get away with that in America, I'd say, at this stage. I don't think they'd get away with doing that in front of the Japanese audience, but we'll all go mad for Tanahashi. And yeah, main event against Moxley as well. Oh, Oklahoma Stampede? Oh no, I forgot the lawn dart. It's all coming back to me now. Let's see if I can something. Oh, was not expecting a snapmare from that angle, but okay. It's not staying down at all. Really messing me up. But yeah, it's weird to see Tanahashi slide down the card. Really strange, actually. I guess I wasn't prepared for it. I thought he'd kind of hang on up there, but it's also a good sign, you know? Because when you think about Pro Wrestling Noah and how things went wrong with, they could never slide Kobashi or Misawa down the card. They always had to be involved because no people were drawing. And with New Japan, they've just gone, well, you know, it's time. It's time Kojima, it's time Tenzan, it's time Nagata, and it's time for Tanahashi to even go. So they've done a good job, but I kind of worry about that main event scene. Oh, 450! Beautiful. Won't break. I kind of worry about that scene in New Japan right now. I mean, they've got Okada as champion. They're building up Dave Finlay. We've got Shingo, who they can put in there again. Oh, handstands. Well, I wasn't expecting that at all. That's pretty cool. Let me see. Okay, I want to show something, but I don't know if it's going to work because the difficulty is on hard as always, but if I can pull it off. Oh no. Knocked him at the wrong time. Hold on, I'll try it again, but the odds of me hitting that again. Oh. So if I remember rightly, that should be a springboard German suplex. Oh, I love it. Once I saw that move hack, I was like, this game is for me. And then I think we'll go with the Kamigoye. Boom! Into a Phoenix. Oh, please don't get up. Please don't get up. Oh, there we go. Phoenix Splash. Perfect finish. Kota Ibushi wiping the floor with Hiroshi Tanahashi. Beautiful move there, Mr. Ibushi. Beautiful move there. But you can see here the move hacks, the time, the dedication, the love that's gone into this. I really am a big fan of Tyler Black's work. And in terms of his mods, he only, to my knowledge, he did this mod and he did the NXT mod, and both of them are excellent. Alright, so I'm going to show the G1 Climax Arena next, and I think it's only fair that we go with one of the best rivalries from around this time, of course, being Okada and Omega. Am I feeling Rainmaker? I think I'm feeling Rainmaker more than anything else. We go with Okada, put in there Kenny Omega, Terminator gear. That's definitely from the Wrestle Kingdom match. But what a rivalry these two had, and I'm sure, as you know, it was incredible at the time. And here we go, and they'll all have their. Okay, we got some strong style kind of grapples here. You see, usually that would knock them down, but of course that knocks them back here. Real nice attention to detail here. I really like that kind of stuff. But yes, this rivalry, I mean, what could you say about this rivalry? The match is epic. I don't think it's a stretch to say that losing Kenny and the Bucks was a huge blow to New Japan's expansion into the West. It's very sad to think that that's where it all went wrong most ways, but you know, if they had Kenny, I mean, some people really don't like him. I can understand where they're coming from, you know, when they say that they're not really a fan of his style, but I think it just works so well in Japan. And, you know, being bilingual as well, he's like the perfect guy to lead them over in there, and then just lose that, it just sucks. It just really sucks. Oh, flapjack. Flapjack, standing flapjack. Wow, I was not expecting that. Awesome. Drop. Gotta get the drop kick the other one. That's the big one. That's the big move. That's the one JR wanted to see. Oh, running Insiguri. Love it. Love it. I really missed all these hacks. There's a little standing one. Okada would hit a missile drop kick from time to time. Let's go high. Let's go high. Ah, oh, beautiful. Beautiful from the Rainmaker. Oh, this could be it. This could be it. Oh, Rainmaker! What's his front finish then? I have no idea. What's this gonna be? Ah, of course, yes. I love it. I'm killing poor Meg here. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, dude. Let me see. Can I hit the one-winged angel? Oh, one-winged angel! Oh, no. Oh. Okay, do not steal someone's finisher. That is not gonna work. There's the dropkick, though. Do I have the clover leaf, or is that a finisher? Ooh, thought that was gonna be a finisher grapple, but yeah, okay. In terms of bugs, do not try and steal someone's finisher, because that shit is not gonna work. He got right back up. I don't even think he sold it. Unbelievable. Maybe he's got strong style, that fighting spirit. Maybe he didn't want to sell it. Oh. Okada wouldn't hit a plancha? I don't know if I believe that. I think he hit one. I believe in him. I gotta stop relying on that. Gotta stop relying on that. I don't know what my favorite match between these two is, because you know they had so many super kick. They had so many super long matches. I don't know which one would be my favorite, but the draw is pretty good. I don't really had the draw, but Kenny eventually winning. That was 2 out of 3 falls one. I mean, that was really, really cool. I remember being on the edge of my seat for that because I was so excited to see what they were going to do with Kenny. Again, there seems to be a running theme of disappointment here when I'm reminiscing about New Japan, but obviously how that turned out, I don't know. Obviously, they were planning to leave and everything, but I didn't really like the story of Kenny versus Tanahashi at all. I wasn't really big into that. The two different ideologies and how wrestling should be and how a match should be constructed and all that. It wasn't for me. I like Tanahashi. I love Tanahashi and I loved all his work, but for him to just be a transitional champion then, because I believe he lost it to Jay White at New Beginnings right after that, it was just terrible. Like it left a sour taste in my mouth, and I don't know. It was hard. It was hard during that time, and I guess it's not really a surprise that I didn't turn my back on New Japan during that time, but I definitely cared less considering how much time they'd invested into Omega and that, and then just to see it end like that was just really disappointing. Oh, am I gonna fire up? Oh! That's it. Oh, Inzaguri! Back and forth here like a real... Oh. That's not gonna work on me. Do I have something in my locker here? I kind of want to hit him with a tombstone, but I have no idea what the combination is. Oh, okay. That's not a tombstone, but sure as shit look cool. Okay. Rainmaker! Boom! Oh, gets up. No-sold it. No-sold damn Rainmaker. Okada always had a nice elbow drop when he wasn't doing his crossbody and saying Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Oh, there we go. God, you forget stuff like that, man. It's been so long. It's been so long. I don't know who his next opponent is, but I suppose I hope they do well. I really do. I hope New Japan... I guess they have to start building up new stars and they have to come through somewhere. Because I'm just looking at that main event scene and I'm like, what's going to happen here? You know, you can't bring back Tanahashi again. You can go the Shingo route, but how many times can you go the Shingo route, you know? Can't keep going that route. It's not going to be Evil. I don't think it's going to be Naito. Jay White's gone. Like, who's going to fill that gap? Is it going to be Zack Sabre? Are they going to elevate Zack Sabre? I guess they're going to elevate someone with the New Japan Cup. I have no idea who's going to win that, by the way. Absolutely no idea. No idea whatsoever. I really don't know what's going to happen. Oh, where is the tombstone? There it is. There's the tombstone. That's the setup to the Rikishi driver taunt. Oh, he's messed up. Oh, he's been caught. Rainmaker! And just like real New Japan, I gotta spam it over and over. Rainmaker! That's it. Kenny Omega thoroughly defeated here by Okada. Fantastic match from these two here. Kazuchika Okada is the winner with the Rainmaker. Boom! Love it. So good. Makes me miss playing this game more often. Alright, and we're back for the final one, which is going to be the G1 in the USA. Don't remember anything from that card, which is pretty disappointing. But we're going to go with Naito, and we're going to go with Chris Jericho. I think this should be good. Hopefully it's good. So yeah, Chris Jericho, you know, people have mixed opinions on Chris Jericho, but he did a lot for the business in New Japan with what he did. And I do remember he faced Omega, and he faced Naito. I do believe he faced Evil in there too, which I suppose should have told us that they did have high hopes for Evil, but I don't remember that match being very good. And obviously this was when Jericho bulked up and put on all the weight, and the Painmaker was born. And fans were not too kind to the Painmaker, which, you know, he did look awful. He was built up. He wanted to be his version of Bruiser Brody or Stan Hansen or whatever, but it just didn't look right for poor Y2J. But he's in great shape now. Although I don't know how many people would have kind things to say about him in AEW now. He seems to be a black hole. Swallowed poor Ricky Starks in there. I don't know who's going to feud with him next, but they're going to be stuck in there with him. It's just not good. It's not good. But at this time, I remember people freaking out, you know, when they saw the thing. When they saw the announcement, like, oh, WWE versus New Japan, like, what's going on here? I remember watching all my review guys at that time. I was watching Showbuckle, I was watching Wrestling Rantin', I think it was called, and what's the other guy? Oh, you're really challenging me now. Octopus Stretch. Like, I was watching all them, and they were freaking out. And all their channels are taken down now, which is very, very sad. And when you think of all the people that were taken down, oh my goodness. Oh, that's like a, jeez, I don't even know what you call that. A Kohi clutch, a variation of the Kohi clutch. Didn't go right for me though. Oh. But yes, I remember everyone freaking out, and of course the match was great. And a lot of people, oh, Tornado DDT, only checked out for it, which again, you know, it's understandable. It's understandable. And then this poor man here, poor Naito, continuing the theme of disappointment, thought was going to be a great champion. I mean, there was no one that was more over. I think that's a fair thing to say. There was no one more over than LIJ at that time. And absolutely, completely screwed it up. Completely screwed it up. I mean, it's just terrible. To think that something that popular, I don't know why they didn't put the belt on him, but such is life. Such is life. Okay, here we go. Here's Gloria. Haven't seen this in years. Gloria. And let's go for the old Kevin Kelly special. We go for a Destino. Boom. Oh, can I hit? Oh, I guess I'm not going to hit the Stardust press. I was going to set it up there. I thought it was going to be beautiful. Oh, look at this. Oh. I've broken him. Jericho is broken. He's been beaten. But you can see the attention to detail here, as I mentioned before. Like, all of Naito's moves are there. You know, it's very close to his mannerisms. I could do everything I want. And now, I'd love to see an update to this. There's not going to be an update to this, but I would love to see an update to this because of what's being achieved with oh, that's a move that doesn't work. What's being achieved with move hacking, the animation tool that they have now. They're able to do stuff that is just freaking ridiculous, really. Like, you really need to see it. It's incredible what they're being able to do now. So it's just really cool. But we'll set up with the Gloria. We'll go for the finish here. Absolutely beautiful. Into the Stardust press. Boom. Beautiful. I don't know, is it Star Genius or Stardust Press? I don't even remember. But there you go. Tetsuya Naito picks up the win over Chris Jericho. That is Tyler Black's No Mercy mod for New Japan 2017. As you can see, there's a lot of love that's gone into this and a lot of attention to detail. So, if you want to check this one out, I definitely would recommend it if you're a fan of New Japan Wrestling. Thank you for watching this episode of, another episode of Mod Showcase. I'm Sean O'Connor, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.